everyone, and welcome to our Social Gastronomy in Practice session, where we deep dive on successful food models, food systems models in our community. Today, we have Luis, the Executive Director of Food Bank Albania, and we'll be unpacking what the food bank does on a day-to-day basis, what it looks like, how they show up for their community. So stay tuned. Luis, thank you so much for joining our Social Gastronomy in Practice session today.
Thank you for this opportunity to be with you.
Great. So we will kick it off with what does social gastronomy mean to you?
So to be part of social gastronomy, this is a global movement, and for me, it's a privilege to be part of this huge team that is running around the world, which is related specific with foods. And what is important to be part of this group, it is that in our mission to help people, feeding needs partner, needs to have friends, needs to learn from each other, and this group is running in the best way, that we share with each other the good practices and see how we can solve the difficulties or the challenges that we faced during our daily work. So it is a privilege to be, and it is a value to be part of this group.
Mm-hmm. That's absolutely, that's true. Like I agree, especially with how you say it's us coming together, right? That's exactly what the movement is. We are able to achieve greater impact when we come together, and that's exactly why social gastronomy movement exists. So thank you for that.
To share with each other the practices. So we need to learn from each other the ways how different people run in their countries to make the best. So we need friends, we need partners. So it is good. It is good this one.
Absolutely. Okay, so why was it important that the Food Bank Albania exists? Why did you decide to start the food bank?
So, Food Bank Albania, it is a, let's say, new organization as founded in 2013. So we are operating in Albania till from 11 years now. But just in 5 last years, we are more visible and more active because the first years we, as a new NGO, we need to work in a foundation, this organization. So now, let's say, Food Bank Albania is giving a great impact in Albania, in our nation. For example, we run some activities, some projects that we try to help as much as we can people, and the other side to save food in our nation. So it is important, in my point of view, that such of this organization like Food Bank, it is a need from society, and the other side from for the businesses that are related with food, for the environment, for the government. So it is very important to be a food bank or a organization that is connected with food.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you have been in existence for over 11 years, and you mentioned that there are certain activities that you carry out to save food. So what would you say some of these activities are? Like, how could you describe to us what the food bank does on a day-to-day basis? Like, what does the operation look like on a day-to-day basis?
Yes. Our main focus is to fight poverty in one side, which is related specific with food, and in the other side to save food from wasting. So these two parts are connected in our organization. Um, we we have just in two last years, we are focusing in expanding in four other cities in Albania. Uh, our main office it is in Tirana, which is the capital city. But we are looking forward to increase the food bank activities in four other cities, which are the area where in Albania produced a lot fruit and vegetables, especially. Tirana is the main city where the main companies that importing dry food or packaged food. So we are running in this way to have in focus the food that came from importing and the food that is producing in Albania, and it is Albanian products. We are well known as a nation that we produced with high quality fruit and vegetables. So there are many companies that exporting from Albanian fruit and vegetables. And this makes that to have a percent of the food that during the food chains till to exporting goes for wasting. So we try to enter in this collaboration with the businesses with the focus to save food from wasting. And in a yearly basis, last year was a milestone for us. For the first time, we reached to collect and distribute within a year 330 tons of food. So it is a good result compares with our small country that we are. So in Albania there are less than 3 million people that living, 2.8 officially. So it is a good result, and we see that these two ways that we run project to save food, we see the reality that has a lot of food that it is able to be saved. So we are looking for to do our maximum, but sometimes we faced with limited logistic things to collect it and distribute it this amount of food. Another project, let's say that it is very important for us. It is education for the new generation. So we have 9 years. This is one of the first project that we start the food bank to make a presentations in the schools in groups with youth that we organize info sessions with one focus to reduce food wastage in a family basis. We have started this project in collaborations with FAO. They provide us some good materials that we use in Albanian. We have translated, and we make these presentations with the children with these materials, which is good. And sometimes we try to organize the food collections in institutions, in schools, in supermarkets, that the people can have the options that they can give a help or give their contributions for people in need. And this is good for for the community, that the food banks to offer them a space or a way how they can contribute. So it is good that one NGO can offer a way or space how the people can help. So one of these food bank is looking for to invite as much as we can, more and more people to join us with their contributions in food to help people. So this is a very good project that we are looking for, that every year to have this. And in yearly basis, we reach about 20,000 students, and it is good. Another good project that it is a simply thing in managing, but with high results and good results. It is we offered to the people in need, which living in the rural area, some envelopes with seeds. We try to have this through the World Seeds program, which are the high quality seeds, and we distribute to the people that living in this area, that they have their own property, the land that they can plant it and cultivate. So we try to distribute within a year about 2,000 envelopes, which has 7 to 9 different kind of seeds that they can uh, have the food by their work. So this is good to fill their needs for food by themselves in this way. And this project, it is good because give this family the opportunity to empower their economy, because they can produce more than they need and they can sell it in the trade. And this is the way that they can empower their family economy. So it is very good, and we have seen a good result in this way. So this is an example that with this project, Food Bank Albania has won the second position in the competitions through the Global Food Banks Networking. So it is good, these projects. So these are the main focus that we have for the moment, and the project that we run. It has their challenges this way every day, because in Albania, one of the biggest problem that we have, it is that uh, as a government, we do not have a law that can cover the food donations. So the people, the businesses that are able to donate food, they cannot take the VAT tax back. But if they send it the food after expiring to the landfills, in this way they receive the VAT tax back. So it is not good, this, because the businesses sometimes they like and they need to donate it food to food bank, but sometimes they are afraid because they are looking that every transactions to be covered by law, and this is a big challenge for us. We are creating a lobbying group uh, uh, to see the possibility to have a law in Albania. That will be good, because there is a huge amount of food that goes to the landfills. That is not good for the people. And the other side, we have uh, official, there are 20.6% of the population that live in the risk of poverty. And in this category, the family budget that goes for feeding to this person goes till to 85% of family budget goes for food. And in these conditions, the needs for food, it is in the high level.
Okay. Wow, you've given quite a lot of information, and it's just amazing to see the different skills in your projects and activities, and also just the different ways that you're trying to tackle food waste and also food insecurity. And I think that's very important to sort of look at it from the different angles. So I think you mentioned that you're expanding to 4 other cities. How many cities currently are your projects running?
We are in the startup in the 4 new cities.
Mm-hmm.
With Tirana, we are 5 now.
Okay.
It is good because we see the high potential to run our activities, and there are a lot of food in this area that needs to be saved.
Mm-hmm.
So it is in beginning a new, let's say, it is like a national food collection starting in the 1st of February and will last till to 15. It is a challenge for us this, and it is the second year that we are organized this. There are 30 supermarkets and 7 or 8 cities that we are running this project, and it is managed by these 4 local food banks that we call all this campaign. So it is good to have new locations because it is easy to manage the daily work that we are looking for.
Mm-hmm. That's true. So now I can imagine, and you also mentioned that such huge operations, right? Such amazing work is not without challenges.
Yeah.
And I know
Yeah.
you already spoke about logistic issues, and also you gave us a sort of preview about the law that you're trying to enact around or that you're trying to advocate for, sorry, around
Yeah.
the food bank, the food donations. So what are some of the other challenges that you've faced in running the food banks, and what have been the lessons that you learned from those?
The challenge, the big challenge for, in principle, the NGOs in Albania, it is supporting and financing. So within the nation, it is not easy to find donors or to have support. So we are the only way that we see to have donors, it is to see out of Albania in Europe, in the big countries, and so this is the biggest challenge for us. Till now, we are blessed that we have a partner that they till now they have supporting us and our activities, and we are looking forward to have to see the possibilities to have new ways and new opportunities to collaborate with new donors, but it is a challenge. It is a challenge. This that during all day we are looking for these options, but this is one of the biggest challenge for us.
Okay, and you also mentioned a little bit about logistics. How have you been able to work around that?
For logistic, in fact, in Food Bank Albania, we are just 5 people that we are dedicated as full time. So a small team, but with good results. That's we do. For logistic, we have just 2 trucks, vans, and a small car to run our activities for collecting food distributions. So sometimes we face with the situations that, for example, I was in a business that they exported a lot fruit and vegetables from Albania, and I met the employees, and they said that you have 2 hours to take as much as we can. There was about 30 pallets with tomato outside the warehouse, so we need to run fast for this because they need space, and they need to have open space because another truck was coming. And we fast run to organize with our partners, NGOs in Albania, that we work together for distributing food. And in 2 hours, with their help with transportations, with trucks and this, we reached till to 30% of total amount that was able to donate it. And the other parts go for wasting. So we fill about 8 or 7 trucks with tomatoes, and this was just 30%. So this is a challenge because sometimes we need to have some more logistic for transportations. And in the other side, the transportation cost, it is one of the main costs that we have. So this is a challenge. We are looking for that if we can change our cars to electricity, should be good. They have a low price in Albania compares with diesel. So because we as a nation, we have 100% producing green electricity from water. So it is good, this part, and it is very should be good if we can change from diesel to electricity.
Okay, thank you for that. So perhaps there's someone out there who has been dreaming about starting a food bank, but maybe they're a bit held back because they feel it's a lot of work and they don't know what first step to take. So there's someone out there, what advice would you give them? Like, what should you do to start a food bank in your community?
This work gives us first a satisfaction. So I think that a person should start for this point, that to have heart for working with food and helping people to be feeding. So this is the first, and the other things need to have friends and collaborators. So these are two main things that I should point that the person should have. So each country have their own percent of food that goes for wasting. So each country has the possibility to save food, and but needs partners, needs people to have in your side and to work together. For example, we as a food bank, we are just 5 people, but in our side there are more than 80 local NGOs that work with us for distributing food. That make our daily work easy in this way. So we are able within a day can distribute a lot of amount of food through this network all over all over the country. So in this way, partners, there are a value in our work. So these are two things that I think that they are very important.
Amazing. And indeed, those are very, very important. I like one thing that you said, that every country has a possibility to save food waste, and that's true. You know, it may seem like a huge task, like an elephant sort of task, but then when you have this network and you have people that you can collaborate with, then it makes the work a bit easier.
Yeah.
So that was very very important to note.
And as an NGO in our kind, that we are related with food. Food, it is a living product. So give you first the satisfaction that you are helping people with a product that is very important. And you can be a factor of life changes in the nations through the power of the food. So this is a value in the other side that the NGOs that work with food should see themselves as an important, let's say, organizations or people that give their impact to the local society. So it is good, this thing.
Absolutely. Thank you so very much for taking the time to join us on our Social Gastronomy in Practice session. We have come to the end of our Q&A section of this session. So thank you so much, Luis, for just taking us through what the food bank looks like on a day-to-day basis and just walking us through all the important processes.
Thank you for this possibility to share with you.
Thank you.